It's just like America. Now, my goal is not to save America. My hope is to see Americans saved. But ultimately, it was just this decline of a once great nation that was prosperous and had some sort of reverence or respect or at least regard for God. And then it was over. In addition to the place, it says that the people had shame, reproach, disgrace, scorn, insult, contempt, or threat. It was overwhelming. The place was unlivable, unenjoyable. And the people were discouraged and fearful. Like, we have so much debt. We don't trust our government. Nobody's got a plan. Everybody's got an excuse. It's total anarchy. Things are bad. And it seems like the future is dark and bleak and only getting worse. Sound familiar? Okay. We call this America. If you think our best days are ahead, you should look again. That's where they found themselves emotionally. Ultimately, things had deteriorated to the point that unless God showed up in a powerful and profound way, there was no hope for the future. Their three big problems are the same as ours: money, media, and men. Money, they were in a continued economic down cycle. This became particularly painful for the working class and the middle class and the young families. They were getting financially squeezed. You'll read this as you read the book of Nehemiah. The other was the media. Everything that was communicated about God and God's people was negative, pejorative, and critical. The narrative was set that God's people were the problem and God's word was the enemy. In addition, the men. Nehemiah in the book is going to get very angry at the men because they say that they are believers and they're marrying unbelievers and they're raising their children as unbelievers. They're letting the unbelieving women, the unbelieving schools, the unbelieving platforms, the unbelieving curriculum raise their kids, which means the future is gone and there is no hope for things to get better. Sound familiar?